I'm calling. Yeah, maybe I'm selfish. I want you to myself, I can't help it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tamra and I am the owner of Love Nubia, and today I am talking about how important it is to have an emergency fund. So on this channel, I am documenting my journey to building a business and, becoming an entrepreneur. So if you're interested in that kind of content, please like, comment, and subscribe. All right, so let's get into the video. I wanted to come on here and talk about having an emergency fund, but I think a lot of people don't really understand what exactly an emergency fund is. So that's what I'm going to start off talking about. What exactly is an emergency fund? So an emergency fund is basically a stash of money that's set aside to cover financial surprises that might throw you off, basically. So I want to talk about why it's important to have one, and I'm just gonna go over some basically some ways an emergency fund can help you. It's great for a rainy day. Now, we all have rainy days, and when you have money set aside to help you with those rainy days, the rainy days aren't as bad, if that makes sense. For example, let's say you have a tire blowout, and a tire can be expensive. I know on my car, they cost about, let's say maybe like $250 for a brand new tire. So if you don't have $250 saved up in the bank to cover your tire, this is probably gonna, set you up for disaster in a way, because you basically have money every week or every 2 weeks when you get paid, and that money is already set aside to take care of bills, to take care of food, and to take care of certain things. So you're not expecting your tire to blow, and now you got to take money away from the bills and away from the food, and now it's just going to set you back. So let's say I do have the $250 in the bank and my tire blows out. Of course, nobody wants to just spend the money, but now that you have the money in the bank, you just get the money, and your daily life is not affected by an emergency that happens because you have that emergency fund. So it also helps, let's say, we're all in a pandemic and a lot of people have lost their jobs, and some people are, basically struggling right now, and some people are doing okay because they actually had that money set aside for stuff like this. So an emergency fund can help in so many ways. It can also help, let's say you have a medical emergency, you can't work for some reason, and you need to be out of work for 1 or 2 months, and you're not having any type of income coming in during that time. So having that emergency fund can also help you during a medical emergency. So that's also good. And if I'm looking down, I have some notes, so please excuse me. It also can help you if you are not happy with your job. Now, we all know what it's like to be at a job where you don't like, but some of us are able to actually, still work there and still be able to make the money and do what you got to do. But then there are others that are, struggling. The job is actually making you depressed. The job is giving you anxiety, giving you health issues. So another way the emergency fund can help you is if you for some reason need to absolutely quit this job because this job is stressing you out, it's causing you to have health problems, and you need to absolutely quit. A lot of people have a fund set aside, and it's called FU money. So basically, you have this money set up, and if for any reason this job is not benefiting you and it's causing you health problems, you can use this FU money to be like, you know, deuces, like, I don't need y'all. I got money in the bank that's gonna sustain me at least for a few months until I can find another job. So that's another way an emergency fund can help you. It's just so great, I feel like, to have, you know, money saved in the bank. It just gives you this sort of peace of mind. That's the word I'm looking for, peace of mind. It's just, it takes away the worries, and it just gives you a peace of mind knowing that if something small happens, like a tire, you know, goes flat and you need a new tire, if you need to travel somewhere for an emergency, you have the money. If you need to repair your house, you know, you're not stressed out because you're living check to check, basically. You're not going to be stressed out when an emergency happens in your life because you have this money saved up for emergencies. So this is very, 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 very important. And who wouldn't want to have a peace of mind? Like, that's just something that that is just great. Like, having an emergency fund is just it's awesome, and it can help you in so many ways. And a lot of people will put a certain number on it, but I would start out with $500 in my emergency fund if I don't have an emergency fund. And then you can take that number up to 1,000. Then you can take that number up to 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, and so on. But as long as you start out with something, it will change your life. I promise you, it will change your life. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and talk about that. And if you guys would like to know how to start an emergency fund, please let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Talk to you later. Peace.